BTS, scene one, take one.
Easy questions, right? You know, I always said, even 2-3 years ago, that if I had to retire at that time, that I'd be okay because of all the accomplishments and all the hard work that I put. So, you know, I give everything on the field, so it was going to be no regrets on anything that I did throughout my career. So I think my body needs to break now, so it's time to call it.
Finally said it. I don't know if it was long time ago, but yeah, finally said it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I wasn't even planning for retirement now. You never prepare for that. But it's a bit difficult just because you're not in the locker room every day. It changes, you have no one to make jokes or anything, other than my wife when she leaves in the morning, but then I'm at home for 7-8 hours alone, so I guess I just make jokes by myself, and obviously trying to figure out what's next in life. Trying to see and catch up with all my friends from either high school, my parents, travel, and a little pickup soccer too, with zero pressure and expectations on it. Feels really good. I feel like Messi sometimes. I was able to go at the beginning of the year back to school at Ohio State and just go to the alumni game and catch up with all my old teammates, and that was an amazing time. I mean, not always you make a trip to England, but if you're around the area, it's always good to go see the club. Wigan was a big part of my career. We won an FA Cup there, so it's always great to go. You know, they're a very alumni club, and so players go back all the time. I was also able to go to my niece's graduations in Colorado, and so that's fun. That's the other fun part of life. It's just, you know, soccer was also really, really fun, but this is fun to get to see my nieces and stuff. My family, obviously, they support me in whatever I want to do, and they're all happy for me. I mean, those games are some of the best times in my life right now. I get to sit a little bit by the bar and just sip on some drinks and just watch the game. She's the top goal scorer in history of the club. I think she took that personal when I said she has to catch up to me.
Vamos! Buena!
Roger, who was the best soccer tennis player you played with?
Played with? Probably Diego Rubio. He's coming to play actually this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He has a big head, that's probably why.
So we pulled some numbers. You had 517 fouls, the most in Sporting KC history. Second place is at 329.
500 how many?
517 fouls, 78 yellows, and 13 ejections in your career.
Yeah. So everything the most at Sporting. Okay. Well, if I didn't have anything of that, I don't think my career would have been the same then, probably. We probably wouldn't be talking right now. I mean, so I challenge every ball. I'm just trying to put a positive in there.
There you go.
You always dream about getting drafted to a team, and a lot of players go undrafted. So for me, it was just getting that opportunity to show the coaches that I belong on the field. Once that started, it opened the doors to everything else. Either a national team, go overseas, and all that. So for me, when I got to leave Sporting, I knew that I was always going to come back to Sporting if the opportunity was there, because this is the club that I felt at my best. This is a club where I became successful. Here, I know that the club has a culture, has the core values. So that was very easy to come to a club back again and start right away, and you know where you left off. So for me, it's literally that. It's opened the doors to my entire career, and I think it's one of the reasons why we're sitting here is because it was all through Sporting.
It's summer, bro. What are you doing? If I was your friend, I would tell you, hey, my friend, it's summer. I know it's raining in Germany, but it's not raining over here yet. You guys got a lot of coolers. Thank you. Thank you.
For all the good years.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roger was one of the kind of guys that I didn't really have to say a lot to about his position or his positioning or whatever, or hey, your timing's got to be better on this or whatever. He just had it. When I got an idea that the Honduran national team was going to look to maybe in the next window, in the next FIFA window, to call him up. So I immediately called Bob Bradley and just wanted to lob out to him like, hey, if you weren't planning on it, bring Roger, because Roger had dual citizenship. I was like, call Roger now. You know, you're going to want him, I'm telling you. And he goes, okay. He goes, you know, we had a good conversation. I got off the phone and called Roger in my office. I said, hey, I just want to tell you I did that. He goes, yeah, it's okay. I'm playing for Honduras. Because he wanted to play his home country, and I had a tremendous amount of respect for that.
So this was hanging up in the stadium for you all. There's your flag.
Oh, really?
Hanging up at the end on the south stand side.
Well, you can't retire. There's another Honduran there.
No, we have another flag. We want to present you with yours.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And then
I don't know of a better player, better person that has been in this organization.
Hey, hold on, give me a second.
He came here as a really young kid.
How are you? Oh, this is where I'm pouring beers right here? Awesome.
He left such a mature man that really is incredibly committed, compassionate to, you know, all the people that he worked with, all the people that he spent time with. Just a fantastic guy.
Oh, gracias, hermanito. Oh.
You know, and this is a big statement that I'm going to say. There's been a lot of really, really good players, good guys that have come through this club over the years. I mean, he's class act on all levels. Play, personality, character, just all of it. He's a top-class guy.
Fans, please turn your attention to the field as we recognize Roger Espinoza.
When you win something, it's an unbelievable feeling because every time you play professionally, even when you play friendly games, you owe it to yourself, to your family, to the club, to the fans. You have to go out there and try to win that.
Falls to Leibold. Tim Leibold will line one up. It takes a deflection, and it bounces in off the right post. His first goal in Sporting Blue. Tim Leibold puts Sporting Kansas City up 1-0.
On his favored left foot, takes a deflection, and it's in!
You can sense the jubilation.
Everyone surrounds the man, Tim Leibold.
Very good from the start of the second half. Let's go.
It is tough for me. It's not easy. You got to enjoy those moments because you're not playing by yourself at the end of the day.
And so far tonight, they've been fantastic defensively.
Inside the box, plays it across. Afrifa finishes it, and Stephen Afrifa doubles Sporting Kansas City's lead.
Excellent little stutter step from Johnny Russell, gets away from Beardo.
Outside of his foot, hurler straight onto the run.
His third goal in Sporting's last 4 games. Stephen Afrifa is flying. And there is the final whistle. Sporting Kansas City win it 2-0 over Austin FC. A shutout victory, the first of 2024. They held Austin to no shots on target. It looked like a different team than what we've seen.
So if you could go back and tell a younger Roger what your career would be like, what do you think you would tell him?
Oh, wow. I mean, dream-wise, this was it. But in reality, when you're out there and seeing the ups and downs, some days you thought your career is over. Other days you were so high that you thought, oh, I'm gonna get to this place, and you got brought back down to earth. And so at the time, yeah, I mean, I would always say I'd be in this spot, but if someone else told me, I would not believe him, right? But in my dream, this is exactly what and a little bit beyond that too, you know, that this is what I was expecting to happen.